This is the Brown Boy Wonder podcast.
Welcome to the Brown Boy Wonder podcast. In today's episode, it's all about the NBA. It's NBA season right now. Since NFL's gone, NBA is here. But let me bring out my guest here. You should know him because his name is James Harden, aka Steven. Steven, how you doing today?
I'm James Harden.
You're James Harden.
All right. Prime James Harden?
OKC James Harden.
All right.
Okay, fine.
He's off the
Houston. My next guest here, you should know him. He is prime time Jimmy Butler. It's Misbah. Misbah, how you doing today?
Jimmy G Buckets, not bad. I'm doing well, man. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But yeah, let's talk about some NBA news here. The Bucks, they're not doing so hot. So do we blame Doc Rivers for the Bucks' losses?
Man, there's a lot to say, but have y'all been seeing what's been going on between JJ Redick and Patrick Beverly regarding
I
this?
saw that.
It's like a whole thread now of back
Something
and
about-
forth arguments.
Something about like defense points, something like that.
Honestly, I didn't even read all of it. There's a lot more, but it started off when JJ Redick was saying that Doc, because he used to play under Doc Rivers when he was back on the Clippers. It started out by him saying that Doc's putting a lot of blame on the players rather than blaming himself for some of the struggles the Bucks are having.
Mhm.
And then obviously JJ Redick's big in the media nowadays because he's on with Stephen A. sometimes and all that.
Yeah.
So it kind of blew up. And then Patrick Beverly, who just recently joined the Bucks a couple of days ago, responded saying that JJ Redick had some of the best years of his career back in LA when Doc Rivers is coach. So it doesn't seem fair for him to put him under the bus after all the success he had under him. Austin Rivers is also like, I think, somewhat of a media personality host doing his own show type thing. Also responded in his dad's favor in the same regard. And then JJ Redick responded to that saying that he had another contract with a different team for, I don't know if it was more money or the same thing, but it wasn't like Doc saved his career or not. So he had different options. And there was more back and forth about them, but that was kind of the gist of it.
Gotcha. I do love JJ Redick. I think he's a great newscaster now. Now he's gonna host the finals as a commentator.
Really?
I think that's what I heard.
Interesting.
Because what's his name? Who was it? I think they released one of those guys. I think it was Jeff Van Gundy or one of those guys.
Oh yeah, Van
I think-
Gundy, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gone. So JJ Redick will take their spot. I like it. I like him a lot. But he makes a lot of good points. But yeah, I mean for that, I think JJ Redick had a point towards Patrick Beverly.
Interesting. We'll
But-
see. I mean, Doc had his year back in the Celtics, but ever since then, he's had some good teams and some 3-1 leads, and not much postseason success to show for it. So I really think this is the last big chance he might get. So he has to really use up most of his opportunity.
Yeah, I hate to say it. I think he's a one-note coach.
Oh,
He
Yeah.
has one style, doesn't adapt, and as much as he likes to say, he doesn't take accountability for a team's failure. You're starting to see it now.
Especially when he was coaching the Clippers. I think he wasn't doing much there.
No, he relied on the talent they built, but I mean, you got to coach too.
Well,
Poor
shout out
Blake.
shout out to Doc Rivers. Hopefully he'll change something up there.
Hopefully he retires.
Retired. I mean, he did retire. He came back. I don't know. But he did great when he was in Boston.
Oh yeah, when you have the 4 best players in the world.
Yeah, it was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Kevin Durant is in the news. He said, without a doubt, he will join the Supersonics if the team returns through the NBA expansion. Do you think he'll have any effect if that team ever comes back?
No.
So
The
I'm
thing-
curious, when they do an expansion, what does that mean exactly? Like, are players forced to join that team, or what would happen?
It's something like that. Once if a team returns to the NBA, some players might come back to that team, but I don't know. It's interesting because a lot of people love the Supersonics when they're in Seattle.
Right.
When did they? When were they gone? Was it like
Durant's rookie year, he played
Yeah.
with the Sonics, and then they went to the Thunder. So around 08,
Yeah.
I think, something like that.
Russell
Yeah.
Westbrook was like the last draft that the Sonics had.
Yeah, I think on the 08
Yeah.
season, maybe.
I think they moved to 08.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Well,
like the Thunder.
I like Thunder too. We'll see. I do like the Sonics. I do wish they come back,
I
but they
wish
also
Kevin would go back to the Thunder.
I do want to see the three come back to Thunder. Westbrook, Durant, and Harden. I
They're
think
such a
should win a
good
championship.
team. Yeah, they. Yes, they should have.
They should have, but they
One
didn't.
of one of the biggest what ifs.
Right.
Um, also, he was also in the news for not being a good leader. I think Charles Barkley said he's like a lazy leader, and Durant said like, "I'm not that type of guy."
That was a
Mm.
long time ago.
Yeah,
But it's true though. Durant is not a leader. He is a great player, generational talent, prototype of what you want in a basketball player. But no, he's not a leader by any definition.
Yeah, I
Sadly,
agree.
if he didn't join Golden State, I wouldn't say like, oh, he's like Van Wagner just going to the hottest team.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
But there was a chance of Kevin Durant coming to the Knicks. 19, he would have revolutionized the Knicks there, but he didn't.
we're
Because
still on about that.
Yeah, I think he said they were not popping. It's a great brand, but they were not popping during that time. I understand that, but if you went there, you would have popped up the team. But that's just me.
Nah, you saw what he did in Brooklyn.
You did nothing there. What are you talking about?
Nothing. He did nothing.
Who's to blame for that, though?
You know,
There's multiple people.
he's also doing nothing with the Suns too.
It's
He's
really to
putting up
tell.
numbers, but that's it.
They are fifth seed. I think
Mm,
they'll make the playoffs. The West is kind of stacked on the top,
they
though. So we'll
better.
see.
West is always stacked.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. You guys saw the All-Star weekend?
Yeah, some of it.
Yeah,
What
some of
The
it.
good and the bad.
it was. I mean, I saw the whole thing. It was atrocious.
Really?
The skills challenge was horrible.
Really?
The 3-point shootout is always great.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, Sabrina
They
and
added
Steph.
the
That was
Sabrina stuff. Yeah, that one I thought was pretty solid.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I do have a question about that. So since Steph faced Sabrina, 29-26, Sabrina lost. But do you guys think Steph should have let Sabrina win the competition?
Hell no.
Hex
No?
no.
You
She's
gotta
not
earn
dirty.
that.
Heck yeah.
If Sabrina won, the WNBA would be on fire, be on top, would be trending. Don't you want that for them? I think that'd
How
be.
long can
Yeah,
the
just make the
NBA
game.
give handouts to the WNBA?
I mean, we wouldn't
Can't keep doing
know.
it.
We wouldn't know that he let her win. But if she did
I
win, that'd
guess.
be on top of the news every time. Like, oh, everyone should watch the NWA, not NWA, NWA,
NWA. New World Order.
New World Order.
WNBA.
WNBA.
Hey, man, she's still pretty solid. She scored the same amount of points Damian Lillard scored, and he won the game, or he
That's
won the
true.
tournament.
Oh
So I think
yeah.
it's still a pretty solid thing, but you can't give it away if it's a tournament. You gotta let them earn it. Now, I did hear about there's rumors of them like kind of like doing the same thing or kind of expanding on it, where they might do like a 2v2 next year with either they might do one boy, one girl, or just two guys versus two girls with Steph and maybe Dame or Clay, and then Sabrina and Caitlin Clark, something like
That
that would be
that'd be pretty
interesting
cool.
to watch.
Yeah. They need to keep experimenting.
Yeah,
See
I
what
think that
works.
was the highlight of the All Star Weekend. I think.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Clark, she has the highest points in the WNBA
College.
college. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. All right. The slam dunk contest.
Oof.
I think we were spoiled. I think that everyone was saying that. We were spoiled with Zach Levine and Aaron Gordon's matchup back in like 2015.
Yeah, real dunkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, someone jumped. Who is it? Jalen Tatum.
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown. Sorry, yeah, Jalen Brown. He jumped over Kai Cassette, the YouTuber guy, and that's nothing. He was sitting on a chair. I think Shannon Sharp was pissed about that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't
pretty,
know about that
pretty
one.
soft.
Yeah, I do like Mac McClung.
I
I
do.
think his one of his dunks is pretty underrated. The one where I think it was his first one, where he basically grabs the ball twice and then reverses it. I thought that was pretty solid. I think the judging
Yeah.
was kind of whack though. Some of those, I don't know why they were giving Jalen Brown such high numbers for doing nothing, but
I think they're fans of that YouTuber. I guess.
I like
Yeah.
McClung though. I think he's nice.
Yeah, I
But
like
yeah,
him.
it's these dunk contests, man, they gotta do something different. I don't know. I feel like the thing is like after some time, it's like you've kind of seen like everything. It's
Mhm.
kind of hard to find stuff like that hasn't been done before. So you get really creative now.
I mean, Blake when jumped over a car.
Yeah.
What else? What was the big ones? Of course, you got the Vince Carter amazing dunk.
Oh yeah.
Aaron Gordon, of course, and Zach LaVine. Yeah, I don't know. They got to be creative.
It's gotta be
I
creative,
can't
yeah.
think of it.
Yeah, it's hard to come up with new stuff, but yeah, there's gotta be more creative than the stuff they're doing right now. It's just kind of some of these dunks can be like in game, so
Hmm.
Maybe like a drone shot. Like the drone holds the ball, and then you jump and you grab the ball from the drone and you made the dunk.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? I think they've done that.
Really?
Probably
Yeah.
have.
I feel like they did that last year.
Mm.
Yeah.
One of my biggest complaints is the LED court.
Oh, really?
I think it's too distracting.
Mm.
You know what?
If you're in the stadium or arena, I don't think you can see the players
Oh, wow.
because either they're too dark or the light is just too bright.
Is it worse than the play-in tournament courts?
Oh, how bad are they?
I mean, they were just team colors on the court.
Oh, you're talking about the tournament?
In-season tournament. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Actually, those are worse. But I,
Damn.
the ones they did the All Star, I think they're still bad. I know they're trying to be futuristic, but nah, it's not for me.
Yeah, they should have glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark dunk.
Turn
That'd
out
be
the
nice.
lights.
No one can see.
That'd be fun.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough.
They should play. They should play a game of slam ball.
They need to bring that back.
They do, but it's on the Ocho.
Well, the last thing in the All Star weekend was the All Star game.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Both teams combined points made up to like 400 points.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even trying. What should we do here? How do we fix the All Star game?
Honestly, I mean, I feel like this point's been around a bit, but Hassan Whiteside was the one they really highlighted. He made a comment. I'm not sure if he was the first one to make it, but I really kind of feel like I stand along that side of where he basically said that in order to make the All Star game a bit more competitive, whoever wins the game out of the East versus West gets home court advantage in the finals.
Oh yeah, like baseball.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't think of that. Yeah, baseball does have that rule actually.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So
I mean, it
I
makes
don't
it
think
worth it.
yeah, and
Also,
plus
the
it's like
winning team should get more money incentives to win.
right some financial incentive, and then it's like it's not. I mean, it's like one extra game for the winning team. It's not like you only have one game to play, right? Like in football.
It could
So it's
matter.
like the biggest. I mean, it could definitely matter, but then that's why you want to win the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's something that they can do. It might be a little unfair if you have like an 8 seed team maybe playing a first seed, but then again, just win the All Star game if you have a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one thing. There's also things about what I've always wanted to see is like King of the Hill types tournaments instead of like maybe even game. Just maybe do like 1v1s or 2v2s between like some of the best players.
Yeah, I heard about that one. Like a game in 2K, in
Yeah,
NBA
like a
2K.
blacktop.
Blacktop, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
3-on-3, 2-on-2,
Yeah. Like scrimmages,
1-on-1.
like King of the Hills, those type of things. But those, I feel like those you really have to try, and that's just the
Mhm.
thing. Like, how willing are these players willing to try and go out on a weekend where they're really just trying to chill? So,
I
I guess up to
mean,
them at the end of the day,
I would love to see like a 1-on-1 between Steph and LeBron.
for sure. Like LeBron and KD or something.
Oh,
Mhm.
or like John Morant against,
Zion Williamson.
I guess.
Yeah,
Uh,
it just depends.
or
The
like
players
even
want
Young Min comes back and faces Wemby.
Jokic versus Embiid,
Oh, see, we were making
Giannis
great
versus KD.
ideas. Oh my god, who wants to
Yeah,
see
but
that?
it's just the thing is the players have to be willing to do it. I just don't know how willing they would be
No, that's
to
true.
exert pressure and all that stuff. But we'll see. We can always throw out the idea. But those are it definitely what's happening now just can't happen. Like
No,
there has to
that's
be something.
Yeah.
Like you can't just can't like guys fly out. I was looking at some of the past statistics. I think in this game there was about a total of what 3,000 the whole game, something like that. And
yeah.
then back in what was it? Maybe like '01, it was close to like 60. So that's the amount
Wow.
how much fouls and even 60 is a pretty low number in general. It's fallen off so much that there's no defense. I think the final score to the '01 All-Star game? Or was it the
Yeah.
11? Well, no, it's definitely probably '01 or something. It was like 110 to 111. It was
Hmm.
like a 1 point game and it was like a tight contested game. And now it's like, dang.
I mean, what they can do is like since AI is like not new, but is popular now. Maybe they bring back the dead of like Will Chamberlain
Bring back
against
the dead.
yeah, Will Chamberlain against
Why not just bring
uh
back AI?
yeah, bring him back.
Bring back AI.
I want to see Will Chamberlain against AI
Oh,
Iverson, man.
No,
That'll be a great hologram match.
that'd be scary.
that'd
I
be
mean,
something.
yeah, do something there.
One invented the dunk, the other invented the crossover.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. My last
Good.
question here is,
Uh,
so we all watch SpongeBob, right? We all watch SpongeBob.
of course.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we all love SpongeBob.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the time to pick our starting five out of all the SpongeBob characters. So who should be our point guard?
Maybe
Hmm.
it should be SpongeBob. You have
SpongeBob?
someone running the show, right?
Yeah,
You gotta have the person running the show run the point. I feel like
I've I want to say SpongeBob, but maybe Plankton. I know he's the smallest guy, but maybe you can't see him because he'll do all those crossovers.
it might get blocked though. But yeah,
Crossing over
could be.
plankton.
All right, we'll put SpongeBob there then. SpongeBob in point guard, shooting guard. What do you got for shooting guard? I'm thinking Squidward.
Mm, Scooter or Patrick maybe have the
Patrick.
Backstreet Bros. SpongeBob and
If
Patrick.
we could do
I
that.
don't know. Maybe the my leg guy.
My leg. He's gonna get hurt. He's gonna injure reserve.
Injured
Nah,
reserve.
nah. He's just shooting. He's not defending nobody.
Hmm. All right, we'll put my leg guy as shooting guard. Small forward. Let's put.
Gotta get a bit more size. What are we thinking? Squidward maybe?
Probably Squidward.
Maybe
Yeah.
Larry. Larry the lobster.
Larry would be my center or my
Really?
power forward.
We could put him as power
Ooh.
forward.
Yeah, we
Larry
can.
at defense would be great.
I mean, Zion Williamson looks like Larry the lobster.
I don't know. Larry's a little more
Beefy.
built.
That's true. All right. So point guard, power forward, Larry the Lobster. Small forward, I guess we put Squidward or Patrick.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm down with that.
Yeah, sure.
Center. I was thinking Pearl. She got the big face.
What
Bro,
about Mr. Krabs?
Oh, Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs is pretty big, right?
He could be
Mr.
the coach.
Krabs. I was thinking
the
maybe the coach.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm thinking
You know
Pearl
what
with
he
the
says?
is all about the money.
Money.
Oh, actually, he's gonna mess up the contracts.
No.
He's gonna make them make sense.
Yeah. I'm putting Pearl as center. We could put Sandy Cheeks as the coach. She's from
Okay.
Texas.
Interesting.
Yeah, and she's the hottest one there.
I don't know about the hottest.
Who?
I don't know. Remember Karen, the robot?
Ooh, she'd be the jumbotron.
She
The scoreboard.
was a scoreboard, yeah.
Scoreboard.
All right, that's our starting five right there. We got Plankton at point guard. We got what we got for shooting guard? Oh, sorry, we got SpongeBob as point guard. We got shooting guard as Patrick or Squidward. Same with this small forward, power forward, Larry the Lobster, and center Pearl. And the bench guy, my leg guy. I think his name is Fred.
I think it is Fred. We can have Old Man Jenkins on the sideline.
Oh, we can have him there. All right.
Maybe Dankton.
Gotcha. All right.
But yeah, if you can come up with a better starting five, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know. I think our starting five will beat the All-Star team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no. But yeah, do you guys have anything to talk about? Anything in the NBA news?
NBA news.
Not really NBA. It's kind of just wait till playoffs.
Yeah, playoffs.
Yeah.
Baseball is coming,
March
and
Madness is about to start. It'll be interesting.
March
yes,
Madness would be fun.
March Madness should be fun.
we could do a little coverage on March Madness.
We could do a bracket.
We could. Oh, let's do that. Let's do a
Gotta
bracket.
I do one. I do about maybe 3 every year.
So is it true that if you get a perfect bracket, it's like $1 million prize or something? But it's never been done before?
You get a big payout, yeah.
But I heard it's never been done like perfect, right?
No, it's never
Not from what I
been.
heard, but the probability is like
perfect.
insanely low to get a perfect bracket.
And now that 16s are beating number ones, it's
Yeah, that's
it's harder than ever.
That's happened twice now, right, in history. The past
Yep.
like 5-6 years, and then before it never happened. So yeah,
Yeah, and
Anybody-
15s are beating twos as well.
perfect brackets are impossible. But yeah,
Kinda
that'll be
good.
interesting.
It's anybody's
Or at
ball
least
game.
getting like the final four, right? Maybe that would be a
Yeah, I have. Other than last year, I have picked the winner every year since
Oh wow.
I want to say Villanova won it last.
Interesting. That's good.
All right,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
we'll get our brackets in.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, but that's it for this episode. But Steven, where can they find you, man?
Just keep watching the podcast. You can hear me, and you can stalk me on Instagram. I have nothing there, but go for it.
All right, well, follow him there. And Misbah, what about you?
Yo, man, I miss G6.
Nice. And I realize in about 2 hours, I mean, I want to upload this on the 22nd, but today is my birthday. So this is the Brown Boy Wonder's birthday. Make sure to comment, share, like, do all that. It's my
Yay.
birthday.
Yes, sir. Abrar.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. Spread the word.
Sorry. And one more.
Sir.
Oh yeah, for sure. I have one step away till 30. That's crazy. But
Oh
that's
man.
I know. Yeah.
okay.
Exciting.
It's crazy. But of course, you can follow this podcast on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. I have an Instagram page. Follow me there at Brown Boy Wonders Podcast. And yeah, that's it. And bye.
Bye.